Hello. Welcome to our Friday lunch chat. Hope you all are doing well. It is a glorious day in the Pacific Northwest. Oh, those kinds of days when you realize how ready you are for the seasons to shift. And I plan to enjoy it later, sitting outside drinking some beer with Miss Julia. So, woohoo! This is not beer, by the way. This is a smoothie that my husband made for me. Thank you, husband. How are you guys? I'm doing good. Getting everything ready for LYS Day tomorrow. I just added about 6 bundles to to this one actually that I'm going to talk about. And because I started to panic that we didn't have enough. I think we had 13. We had 11 and I added 8. Not 6. No, 6. Yeah, I did add 6. Anyway, I added more. I was worried. I thought it was all going to disappear, so I put some more in the lineup. So who knows? It might all still disappear, but I had the time and the inclination, so I did it. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Rachel, Jen, Bert, Diane, Julia Z. Great to see you guys. I'm so hungry early this morning. I rode the bike today. It's getting better. Jan, yes, and I will see you tomorrow because I will be here. Um, the bike is getting better. I had Jason check out me on the bike and make some adjustments in both the height of the seat, taller actually, go figure. That's never how things go for me. And then also in the height of the handle display with the video monitor and everything, which I didn't even realize could move up and down. So, you know, I'll keep plugging away at it. I'm not going to give up. It's too easy. Hello in Costa Rica, Sally. Thanks for joining us all the way from down below. Um, so yeah, I have a new FO to show you guys. This is the Blurry Cowl by Hohi, and this is one of our offerings tomorrow. So I've put together 17 one-of-a-kind combinations in Madeline Tosh Farm Twist, which is DK. Takes one skein each of 2 colors, so they're totally, it's a doable bundle. It's not an insane amount. And I busted this out. I started this Tuesday afternoon when I got home from work, and I finished it last night. No, I finished it yesterday morning and got it blocking. Finished drying last night, and it was so fun to make. It's the upper portion has, you can't tell because my yarn is so busy, but maybe you can kind of see. It's got a little chevron pearl pattern here in this upper section, and then stripes, straightforward, and then it's got like a little lacy finish. Try to get the light right here. And so it's super cool. It's a bandana cowl. Let me pull it off over my head. Okay. Um, Here we go. So there she is. And here's the back. Really, really easy to wear. One of those really great styles that you just throw on over your head. Starts back and forth as you increase for the shaping of the triangular shape, and then you join it in the round kind of right before the striping section. Yeah, and then it's in the round from there on out. And so, oh, it was so quick. Just bang this puppy right on and out. And I love it. It's cozy. It's a little warm today, but I just absolutely love it. It fits just how you hope something like this is going to fit, where it's not tight around your neck, but it's in there enough that if you put like in wintertime, if you put a jacket on and zipped it up, this is nice and protected right around your neck and warm. So yay for the Blurry Cowl, and yay for all of the beautiful, you guys. Oh shit, I don't have anything in here to show you. Okay, this is really tacky. I'm gonna see if I can open up some of the pictures on my phone. Sorry, because these are some of the combos I added today, just to give you an idea. Oh, this is really crappy quality, but they're so beautiful. So that's just a handful of them out of the 17 combos that I've now put together. So that's going to be very, very fun. Very fun indeed. Smoothie break. Diane says this would make a great gift, and that's so true. This is an easy project that um it's not a shawl that you have to know like that person would wear a shawl and want to deal with something of that size. It's also small enough that it's not going to break the bank to make it as a gift or to gift it to someone if you're not sure if they're going to totally wear it. And aside from maybe choosing the color scheme, that's the only thing you have to worry about with the gift part of it. So this would be a wonderful gift. I gotta say, I meant to weigh my leftover balls. Um, they look substantial. Maybe I can get that done tonight and update the product listing when it goes live tomorrow. It's so possible that you could get another one out of what's left over. Mm. There's a little bit less of color one, which is this color up here. I'm gonna weigh it. When I get home, I'll weigh it, and then maybe if it's doable, I'll update it, or maybe I'll just say what was left over because I think you could easily take the leftovers and just throw in a couple different stripes of some other DKs that you have in your stash and totally pull off a second cowl out of the two skeins. I think that's definitely, definitely doable. So yeah. So then don't forget also we have shift along hat combos in the Shopple Edition 3 and various fingering weight yarns. Those are going to be great. And then we have 3 skein Tosh Merino light bundles for 2 different shawls. So I talked about that on Tuesday. If you want to go back and look at Tuesday's video, if you missed where I talked about that, that's on our YouTube or it's here in this Facebook page. And I kind of talked about all those different designs. And then we also have the exclusive Dream in Color shawl kits and the exclusive Enzula hat kits. So lots of fun stuff. Yeah, Kim, definitely if you reverse the colors, you could probably get this another one, or maybe just even eliminated a couple stripes. Like it's very, very flexible. So that's the Blurry Cowl. The kits. So the Blurry Cowl, didn't write it down. It's in the 50 range. So with the Tosh kits, it's basically a few dollars off what the retail would be if you were just buying them, picking them. So there's a couple dollars off on the Tosh. The Dream in Color shawl kits 88 and the Anzula hat kits are 60 something. This piece of paper I'm staring at does not have the answer. So, sorry, I don't have a more precise answer for you there. And then the shift along hat kits, they kind of wildly vary because it depends on what fingering got paired up with the shopple. So I think they're anywhere from like 30 to 40 something because some of the fingering yarns are a lot less than others. So that's that. Speaking of fingering, no, the Tosh pattern doesn't come with. Since these aren't patterns that I own, these are patterns by other designers, so you'll just have to get your pattern on your own. They're just things that I just kind of came up with just for LYS Day. So not something that those designers were promoting for LYS Day. They were just, my own whim. Okay, so I told you guys that Camper arrived on Tuesday, but I didn't have any to show you because it was still in the box. But I do now. This is just a fraction of the colors. So as a review, Camper is the fingering weight. Look at this happy bundle. Oh my God. This is the fingering weight version of Scout from Kelborn Woolens. So it feels amazing. 200 yards in a 50-gram skein. Same kind of, it's not super wash wool. It's just like all around great, amazing wool. So they have a whole new pattern collection too that they launched. A lot of really fun color work, including the most beautiful steeked sweater. And so yeah, it's all stocked up here. We are so excited about it. I know it's like a bouquet. Squishy, squishy bouquet. So yeah. I'm so glad. I've been waiting anxiously. My rep, Sandy, thank you, Sandy, first told me this was coming back in January. And I mean, come on. Scout's like one of our top yarns in the store. So, of course, we had to do camphor. Of course. Um, I do have another fingering I want to tell you about. This is Knitted Wit's Her Story. I'm trying to get the light to not be quite so harsh on it because it is stunning and I want you to be able to see the speckle. I'm never sure about how it translates through, but this is called Sea of Change. So this is this month's Her Story sock from Knitted Wit. That's out of Portland. So she's kind of like one of our local gals. And that color is done in honor of I have to look up her name. I apologize. Deb Haaland. Deb Haaland, who is the new Secretary of the Interior and the first Native American Secretary of the Interior. And so this color was done in honor of her. And it is, I'm trying to get closer to see. That's going to change my perception. Anyway, it's stunning. I feel like the light makes it kind of too bright on it. It's not as bright. What I see here, maybe it's different from what you guys see. It's entirely possible, but it's overly, it's like washed out. It's like someone dialed up the saturations. But anyways, the color's beautiful. You can check it out. Julia shared the link on her website. And I think it is absolutely stunning. So we have several of these in stock. This is the Her Story base is 420 yards to 4 ounces, and it's the 80/20 superwash nylon blend. Perfect for socks. Perfect for socks. I have another new yarn. Another one we've been anticipating for probably since January, at least. Maybe, no, since before January. I'm pretty sure that Bev told me about this. I don't know. Anyway, it's been a while. You know, time blurs together. But Barocco has come out with Vintage Baby. And this is such a fantastic yarn. So this is the vintage base, which they've got a lot of different weights, you know, like vintage chunky that everyone was making their glamping blanket out of. So this, I swear to God, I was told that this was going to be a sport weight. I would bet money that I was told this was going to be sport. It's not, it's DK. But I haven't had a chance to swatch it yet. It just came in. And I'm curious to see if it'll swatch, you know, like at 6 stitches to the inch, just fine. It says 5.5 stitches to the inch on a 6 on the label. But you know me, I love to do my little ladder swatches. And so this one's not going to be in the yarn tasting because we didn't get it in time. I wasn't really sure actually when we were going to get it. And so it just came and I hadn't planned it. So not in the yarn tasting, but brand new from Barocco. And so these little puppies have 50 grams and 145 yards. So kind of on just a smidge or light side of DK. I think it would probably work really great for sport as well. And a lot of great colors, just like the regular vintage line does. And it's $6 a ball. $6. I mean, granted, it's part acrylic. So the vintage line is an acrylic wool blend. It makes it easy care. It makes it really affordable. And I don't hate it. I love my glamping blanket. I think it feels great. I put it through the washer and the dryer and it didn't pill out. And Jill is doing one of Marie's Knit a Little sweaters from the new Baby Knits book. I think she's doing the Wildflower cardigan and 2 skeins of Vintage Baby for a grand total investment of $12. Could you imagine? It's perfect, right? So anyway, this is going to be a really great one, especially for little kids stuff, especially. Yeah. So Vintage Baby, it's on the website now. Kim, yeah, Mad Tosh Cotton Wool, waiting. So they sent me an email. Let's review this because I need to also refresh my memory here. Saying they were going to die on the 5th. So 11 days ago, they sent me an email that my order was ready to be dyed, which means it says it'll be dyed around the 15th. So presumably it got dyed yesterday. Let's all cross our fingers. And then it takes another 1 to 2 weeks to dry, twist, tag, pack, and ship. I know. Significantly later than they originally anticipated, but it's still coming. We have that. I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited for it. I think I'm going to want to make a lot of things in that yarn when it gets here. But yes, Kim, we're like the Mervin's commercial. Does anyone remember that? I'm dating myself a little bit. You know, where she's tapping her nails. Open, open, open. Only it's get here, get here, get here. Also, I don't think Mervin's exists anymore, but whatever. Do you guys want to see the progress on my sweaters? I'm gonna have a quick sip of smoothie. Guess what? You get to whether you want to or not. Okay. First up, I'm going to show you Old Town because I think I just got a shipping notice from Dream and Color that my restock of Smooshy with Cashmere has shipped. And that's what I'm using on here. And y'all are going to want to get some because, oh my God, this feels amazing. I pulled it out this morning to show Jill and she was like, oh, whoa, this feels so good. Okay, so I am now past the sleeves in a couple of inches kind of way, which makes it a little easier to show you because it looks more sweater-like. Go figure. So yes, great lace panel. There's the little bodice shaping here that I was trying to explain the other day. And then here's the back with so it goes horizontally across the upper back and then you pick up and there's a little pleating action right here and it comes down. So God, I just love this. And then this is such a beautiful top-down method. It features a short row sleeve. So it's got this, I don't know if you can really tell, but it's got this really beautiful top of the shoulder shaping that happens. And then you do short rows to shape your sleeve cap. It's all just exquisitely written pattern, very elegant, and to knit. I mean, and so yeah, here she is in progress. Old Town, Old Town. Oh, it feels so good. Okay. Oof, I gotta reach. Oh my God. Okay. And then the name of my pattern for that sweater was Old Town, Rita. Is that the one you were asking about? And Julia just popped a link into the comments. If you scroll up a little, you'll probably see it. So then I've also been quite a bit distracted. All you azalea people, I'm the biggest failure of our entire knit along. My azalea sat here in my office for the last week. Oops. I got distracted. Other stuff. These two sweaters and then this cowl. I'll finish. Don't worry. Okay, so this is, got it inside out, Nile by Isabel Kramer. And I'm using Farm Twist. So what you're looking at is the back of the top back neck. And then the beginning of the shaping of the back here. It's a raglan, and I'm showing you the back because the back has the pattern continuing. So the pattern works horizontally across the collar right here, but then down here it continues on the back, which is really lovely, and it keeps the engagement. You know, you're not just in that plain stockinette, like increase in stockinette. It's got this great pattern, does some ribbing, and then it's going to have stockinette after that. So this has been super fun. Again, this is Farm Twist. And we're talking about maybe working with Ingrid to have her facilitate a knit along for Nile, which I think would be really great because she's knitted. She knows all the ins and outs, and she could do like similarly to how we did the Azalea knit along with maybe weekly or every 2 weeks meetups on Zoom, and people could talk and share their progress. That was Nile, Nile, Isabel Kramer. So that's what's been captivating all of my knitting attention. Oh, it's fun. It's fun to like actually have stuff that you're excited to do again. I don't know. I just went for a really long dry spell there without, it was kind of all chores. That's how it felt. Yeah. Yes, in the Farm Twist. So I hope you all can pop in. I think I saw someone ask about what time the stuff goes up tomorrow for local yarn store day. It'll actually be on our website around 4:30 in the morning. I know that's an awkward time. It's tough in the age of the internet You have to find that good mix of time that works across all of the time zones in our country because other shops, maybe my competitors, they're going to be putting out stuff starting several hours earlier, right? And my customers come from all over. And so you want to try to find that happy medium between capturing the people that are awake ahead of us because we're on the Pacific time zone and we're just like way over here in left field. And then also, and then also doing right by your people that are in your neck of the woods. And so 4:30 it is. Um, Honestly, when I originally picked 4:30, I never thought that would be an issue or that people would get on and it would sell out. So I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Maybe I should just not say. I don't know. Anyway, that's when they'll go up. That's when the email will hit your inbox, and that's when they'll be on the website, all of the above, yada yada. All right. Stephanie, you're making Nile and copper pink farm twist. We are going to have nearly matching Niles. I love that copper pink color. That mine's star scatter, but copper pink is like one of my, like runner-up favorite colors. So great taste, Stephanie. Um, all right, that's all I got. I'm gonna get some good sleep so I can take care of your orders tomorrow and do some songs and dances in the store. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do any songs and dances. None. And I don't know if there's still stuff available by the time I get into work. Maybe I'll pop on live and show it to you in person. And I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna play it by ear because it's April and April is slow season. I'm ready for a slowdown. I'm ready to turn my brain down a little bit for a while. It feels like I've had the dial turned up to about 12 for 12 months straight, and I'm ready to just bring it down to like a 8. Just 8 would be so nice. So, oh, Christy, quick question here. She says she's got a variegated color, but not enough for the whole sweater. Could I use a solid color for the color? You could, but it's going to be intarsia. So you're gonna, because the collar is knit in as you go. So what you would do is you would start the collar as the instructions tell you, because you start with that alone. And then when you got to the parts that were not collar or front bands, you would be using the intarsia method to knit back and forth with your other color. So you would need your solid color, the color you're going to use for your collar and ball bands. You would split that into 2 balls because you'd have to have one attached to the left and one attached to the right. But yes, long way to answer. Totally doable. Yeah, totally doable. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to go because then I'm going to get ready to do our azalea, our final meetup for the azalea knit along. And then I'm going to go buy beer and cheese and salami. And I'm going to eat that later today with Julia in the sun. All right. Cheers. Here in advance. Here's my cheers to you guys. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you in advance for supporting local yarn stores. We would not be here without you people. And I'll see some of you tomorrow.